We're here in beautiful Bonfield, Ontario at King of the North Dragway and Event Park. This is the only IHRA track in Northern Ontario. This is 1/8 mile of adrenaline pumping, fuel burning fun. Let's do this.
I'm from Timmins, Ontario, and we decided to come to this track here. It's our first time, mostly because it's fairly close. We're doing a bit of practice runs, trying to set the bike up with some new parts, trying to get some faster times, and we wanted to see what this track was like and support them and help them grow. We started off doing mostly airport races up in Northern Ontario at Kirkland Lake and Earlton. And after a few years of doing that, we got a little more serious and started traveling to Grand Bend, Ontario for their major events. The bike is a 2004 ZX10R. The motor's all stock. We just did swing arm extension, more aggressive gears, and an air shifter. Other than that, it's tuned on a power commander. So it's pushing a little more than stock, but not a whole lot. We're mostly trying to make as much as we can with the power that's there. Trying to keep it street legal at the same time, so you get a bit of enjoyment out of both. I find the area is nice. The highway is real nice to travel. Between Timmins and North Bay, it was great. Couldn't really complain. Weather was good. It's nice driving, actually. One of the cool features I found is the track is actually sloped downhill just to say a bit. So it helps pick up your times a bit, but once you get to the end, it's got a real steep upward slope compared to most other places, which really helps you slow down. It's kind of a nice feature to have when you're going fast on the way through. Track time so far better than ever. Last night we struggled with traction really badly, so we did a few different changes again, different air pressures, more aggressive burnouts, and we dropped our times almost half a second from what they were before. We went from 7.1 down to a 6.5.
This track is about 4 hours closer than any other track in Ontario to me. And it's the nicest, smoothest track I've been on in Ontario. The camping here is phenomenal. It's just like being up at your cottage on the weekend, except for with racing and smell of alcohol. This is my bike. It's a 2009 ZX14, stretched 12 inches, lowered as much as I can get it, air shifter, custom computer. Anybody that's been to Northern Ontario knows the Muskokas, and it's just like any other part of the Muskokas, just with a racetrack included. We also will have events that will be at this place. It's not just a track, it's an event park as well. So we'll have log carving competitions and all kinds of fun stuff. We'll have concerts, and we're gonna have a battle of the bands eventually. We have so much tourist possibilities just for vacation area. It is cottage country after all.
We've just spent the weekend here at King of the North Dragway and Event Park in Bonfield, Ontario. We've seen some adrenaline pumping action, and I got my own adrenaline fix on a 200 horsepower Skidoo, and I also got to check out a Kawasaki ZX14R, which was an absolutely amazing experience. King of the North Dragway and Event Park is a great place to come if you're in the area for the weekend. You want to come camping with your family, come up for the day. There's definitely lots to see here. There's trees, there's lakes, there's fishing, and the camping is unbelievable here at the park. Cedar Gables Lodge is a great place to stay if camping isn't your thing. It's located 5 minutes from the Dragway here, and they have a huge parking lot that's great whether you're bringing sleds and you're going right onto the trail, or you're coming on a bike and you want to make that a destination when you're touring around Ontario motor roads. It's a unique place, it's got a really homey feel, and if you're a group of riders or racers, you can rent the whole place out and have it to yourself with your group of friends. So overall, Bonfield is a great place to visit. Whether you're coming here to the Dragway, you're riding your motorcycle up along the roads of Northern Ontario, you're coming here with a group of friends to camp for the weekend. The scenery is beautiful, the landscape's amazing, and overall it's a great destination to visit.